9:28, walking back from First Truck Center. Man, the girl is cute there, works in service. I think she's got a ring on her nose, but doesn't look excessive. Like, didn't see, like, if there's tattoos. Yeah, because I gotta say again, when a woman has blubber from, being lazy physically, like not being athletic, not being healthy in that way, can hardly go upstairs and is half my age. It's not attractive. Too many rings or tattoos, not attractive. Too many smells that are artificial, not attractive. Do you know how many people that eliminates? And that includes higher percentages the more north you go in the provinces. And but she's nice, and the two guys were helpful too. It's the second time I go there. I bought that little metal piece, which was expensive, a specialized piece to reconnect the vacuum between two pieces of broken little pipe. And yeah, they told me also where to go for the things that is more related to my vehicle, because they called it a Class 8, I think. And they work on bigger trucks there. But really nice. I'd like to dress nicer and go back and talk to that girl. She seemed interested in talking to me a little bit. Anyways, would also like to praise the only place in town, I think, that specializes in electricity, like alternators. The guy, I don't know if he's the owner or whatever, but he's the one that helped me and recognized me when I went yesterday. And didn't charge me anything. But the thing is like, let's say to test my regulator, that piece of equipment, he says, is about $1,000. So it's almost like, there should be a sense of community if he's the only place in town that has this. If you're, and of course, this is a community where everybody has trucks and they have to help each other fix their trucks. So it's probably not just for me, but what was nice is giving me permission to use my own tools and remove the regulator when I looked up where it was, when he didn't find it quickly, and I found it in the book, right? So allowing me to disconnect it and him to test it with his machine and no charge, can't even bring him a coffee. He said, no, I don't have to do that at all. So that's really nice. I wanted to praise that. And I don't know if it's called Gary Mills. I remember Mills is part of the name of the business. Really hard to find behind the pet sitting place. I've been inside a couple of pet sitting places, and I tell you, it's kind of like daycare. It's kind of like people that own pets that are poorly educated, let's say, or role modeled. And the behaviors in there is wild. Like, I worry about the people there being bitten because, they don't have the skill sets, and they and I say, well, do you have jobs here? Oh, no, we don't need anybody. It's just her with a bunch of dogs that are, like, chaotic. And it's like daycare. It's like minimum staff, minimum interactions with the kids, minimum training. Because dogs are social creatures, right? They will get along better when you teach them these social skills, not just with people, but with each other. And it's too lazy to be done there too. But people are happy to dump their kids there, and they'll probably say, oh yeah, I brought my dog to a dog spa, whatever. No offense, but that lady probably doesn't even have time to pet when she's reviewing probably all of the economic paperwork to see how she can fail less at her business or whatever it is. Like, I'm making assumptions, but I mean, it's pretty typical. So, I mean, I would hope that if I had a dog, that I would also have a friend that interacts well with the dog that would want to take care of the dog, because it's kind of cruel, I think, to the dogs. It's traumatic going in a place like this. They're not all dominant. They're not all big. They're not all confident in defending themselves. There's some small ones that are having panic attacks in there. But people think they love their pets just like they think they love their kids and drop them off at these crappy daycares and that open and close. And when somebody gets caught doing something weird that's been working there for years in places that are so small that it's pretty much most of the staff should know something was off with that person. Just like in schools. 20 years working there, and you don't arrest the principal as well, or at least put him on probation and sit him in an office, but without a teacher certificate. And why do principals have to have teacher certificates, people? Seriously, like, if you want schools to improve, try hiring teachers that have a passion for education, but that have not trained in the domestication to get teacher certificates. Try to see, maybe they've studied psychology or sociology. Maybe there's more like a social workers. Because I tell you, they will have to retrain the staff a lot. And retrain the staff into being exactly who they are, because that's who they are with a teacher certificate. That's not going to work out.